Hey guys, welcome back to the English Gentleman Gamer with me, Roscoe. Thanks for joining me on this rush commentary from Carg Island. As you can see, we are attacking. The reason why I'm looking that way is when we were finishing off the first two MCOMs, there was a couple of persistent little beggars on the opposing team loitering around, I suppose, the edge of where they could attack to at the time, and also one sneaky little tow rag kept jumping into the landing craft and setting C4 and everything, and then waiting until a few people jumped in, and as soon as he set off he was blowing them up, and he did quite well, that little monkey, for quite a while, and we finally managed to discourage him. That's why I'm kind of running around here, because this is the sort of area they were knocking around, picking people off. But anyway, I won't reference the gameplay a massive amount because I wanted to talk a little bit about Battlefield 4, the announcement that pre-ordering Medal of Honor Warfighter gets you, exclusive early access or whatever to the Battlefield 4 beta, whatever, coming up in sort of, what will it be, fall, or what do we call it, autumn 2013. I just wanted to add my tuppence worth, basically. I'm disappointed, not because Battlefield 4 is coming out, and that's not a complete surprise. EA's persistence in trying to, dethrone Call of Duty as the king of first-person shooters is widely known, and it's not a surprise that they're bringing out. I do, as much as we might slag Call of Duty off, I do quite well. I do finally get that guy jumping him up there. Then we get C4'd. As much as Call of Duty is released all called Call of Duty, they are effectively different games. They might use the same engine, but then again, so does Battlefield and Medal of Honor now. They use the Frostbite 2 engine. So whilst they may be called different games, they're it's the same as Treyarch coding something using the same engine as Infinity Ward. So I think they're just arguably the same thing. You've got Battlefield 3, you could argue, is like Black Ops, and then Battlefield 4 is like Black Ops 2. It's coming out this year. There's differences are incremental, basically. There's no fundamental change. I'm not bothered about Battlefield 4 coming out. You saw Buckleyville there on my team. He's one of my more regular playing pals on this game, and he's an excellent teammate. You can always rely on him to back you up. And I have to say, when there's two or three of us playing, we very rarely lose. But we were just, because we had so many tickets on this server, we were just kind of messing about more than anything, to tell you the truth. Right, going back to Battlefield 4, I'm not that bothered personally. As things stand now, I'm uninclined to buy Battlefield 4. I've been playing close quarters since it came out. Obviously, being a PS2 premium member, I got it 2 weeks before everyone else. So I've had plenty of time on it. I'm not a massive fan of that Gunmaster mode. It's definitely a challenge. It separates the men from the boys, in my opinion, because you get. Certainly you start off with the pistol, so you've got to be properly either on the ball with your aim, or be standing right next behind someone and knifing them to do well on Gunmaster. Team deathmatch on the close quarters maps is okay. I personally prefer. This sniper should really have killed me. I don't know what he was doing. I personally prefer the close quarters. The conquest domination, which surprised me because of when the game modes were announced. I have to say it's the one I thought I would like the least, because I'm not a big fan of Conquest. I don't think I should have really. I can't believe I didn't get that guy. I can't believe I don't remember ever uploading a Conquest gameplay. I tend to prefer Rush. I have been enjoying the team deathmatches recently. I'm not a massive fan of the maps that you get for team deathmatch, but I have been enjoying them quite a lot. But I've definitely been enjoying close quarters conquest domination matches. This gun I'm using now is the L86A2. That's from the close quarters expansion. This is another classic DICE manoeuvre here. I thought it'd been C4'd or something, but no, just plain old bad luck apparently. Not the helicopter that went out of shot there, not a mine or anything. Just plain old bad luck got me there. But as you can see, we've still got 181 tickets left, so we're not knocking our tripe out to get down to this one remaining MCOM, because we know we've got plenty of time to do it. So I do decide this time though to try something a little bit different and jump in the boat. I spotted some guys doing this the other day, and I forgot that there was even a boat here, to tell you the truth. And I don't think a lot of people notice it, especially this guy, man. He's quite a good jumper. I think especially if you can whiz out a bit more to the right and then swing it in at the very last second, not very many people notice you. I mean, the guy who's on the gun does give our position away here a little bit by opening fire and announcing to everyone that we're here, but anyway, that was my reasoning behind jumping in the boat and trying something a bit different. Now you'll see the path I follow now is a bit of a fail, to be honest, but anyway. Now, yeah, close quarters the conquest domination has been, you know, piquing my interest basically. Because the maps are smaller, you're not running for literally 2 or 3, 4 minutes to get to the different flags, and you capture them and lose them a lot quicker, which I hesitate to use the word adds to excitement, but basically it does. You know, it appeals to me basically. I do think it's a complete rip-off of domination from Call of Duty, but then, I mean, you know, capture the flag's been a staple of first-person shooters for, you know, as far as I can remember, to be honest. And I know they definitely had a capture the flag mode in Perfect Dark on the N64, or was it capture the briefcase or something it was called? I can't remember, but it's something to that effect anyway. So, you know, you can't. Whilst you might say it's a bit of a rip-off from Call of Duty's domination mode, it's not really. I mean, they copied it off someone else. There aren't that many new ideas these days in first-person shooters, if you're honest, but. Yeah, but the classic, you know, they've just released the trailer for Armoured Kill, which I was looking forward to, but I'm not now, to be honest. I mean, I say that, I wasn't really looking forward to Close Quarters, and I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the different assignments. I've been enjoying the Conquest Domination maps. I've played a few Gunmaster matches. You know, I've enjoyed them. I mean, it's always a bit of a chore, because the first match you join, you're fairly guaranteed not to be at the beginning of the round, and therefore you're at a bit of a disadvantage. But you know, when you start off like everyone else, and I've been doing alright. Team deathmatch on those maps is pretty good. I do like that. I always like something with an objective in it. I always feel a bit of a, I don't know where that fucking tank got me from there, but anyway, I just feel like a bit of a loose end running around in team deathmatch. You know, it's pot luck whether you run into someone or they run into you first. And anyway, I've had some good matches, I've had some bad ones. Last weekend I joined another one of me muckers on the PSN called Manx and he was in a 1200 ticket Noshinar Canal Conquest server, and I played for about 40 minutes. Didn't really enjoy any of it, and then ended up giving up in the end because I just got that cheesed off that I got knifed there. Dr. Heathcliff from Switzerland. But overall, Battlefield 4 doesn't surprise me, and I have no issue. You know, it's nearly 18 months away before the game comes out. It's not a surprise the game exists. My only real disappointment is that Bad Company 3 is not coming out first. I'll be honest. If I had to pick a game between Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, if I was forced into selling one of the discs, I'd probably sell Battlefield 3. It's cost me more money. I only paid 15 quid for Battlefield Bad Company 2. I was given all the expansions and stuff free of charge by EA. So this has cost me more, but I'll be honest. But yeah, I think I would, you know, I've paid more for Battlefield 3, but I'd probably be willing to give it up. A more consistent, better consistent experience on Bad Company 2. Anyway, I've laboured that point enough in the past. I'd like to have seen Bad Company 3. I'm not sure what the roadmap is for Bad Company 3 now. I'm guessing, well, the Danger Close, they call the lads who make Medal of Honor. Are they going to make one in 2015? It would be. And I know EA have also got the contracts for publishing the Respawn game. You know, the mainly Infinity Ward ex-staffers. So I don't know. I can't see Bad Company 3 fitting in the schedule. I mean, what they're going to do, be Battlefield 4 and then 2 years later we're going to see Battlefield 5? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to buy Battlefield 4, I'll be honest. I do have to agree partially with a lot of people about this game feeling like a beta, whatever. It being quite rough around the edges. The knife mechanic still doesn't work properly. There's a lot of graphical glitches, or graphical issues that to me weren't present in Bad Company 2, which just overall feels like a more rounded, polished, better built game, to be quite honest. Anyway, the other reason I wanted to, well, not the reason I wanted to bring this video, but something else I wanted to mention was, I know I haven't been exactly prolific recently, bringing you some videos and some hopefully good content in your opinion. I have started training for an event called Tough Mudder. I will put a link to it in the description. But if you just search Google for Tough Mudder, depending on where you are, I mean, there's a UK website, there's an American, well, a .com website. It's an obstacle course basically. If anyone from the UK has ever watched Krypton Factor, it's along those lines. But rather than it being a sort of 500 metre constant assault course, it's a 12-mile run broken up with 25 obstacles, allegedly designed by British Special Forces. I suspect that means someone who used to be in the SAS. There's one in Cheshire. It's in Cheshire in the UK in November. My sister and me are definitely doing it. We're not trying to get other people to do it, but you know, if anyone else wants to go, then you know where to find me on my Twitter feed and stuff like that. I've put a few links on there. So that's kind of preoccupying most of my evenings at the moment, trying to alternate between running and weight training. But I'm also going on holiday today. I'm recording this on Tuesday night, but we think it'll be Wednesday day when I actually put it up. But on Thursday I'm going on holiday for a couple of weeks to the very south of Portugal. So another reason why I won't be able to bring you anything. I'll be honest, I've been on the last couple of days. I've managed a couple of good rounds on this. I managed to unlock that JNG 90, that Turkish sniper rifle, this morning actually. So I've not actually been recording that. I've been playing a few matches. I don't really know what I was doing here, to tell you the truth. I was just hoping something might get in the way there. That rocket. I've not been recording very much recently, so another reason why I've not brought anything, because I've not been doing anything particularly special. I've just been getting on for a few minutes and pottering around really. I haven't got anything I want to achieve anymore. I've unlocked all the guns I want to unlock. I will eventually unlock I think it's the MTAR 21 I've not unlocked yet. This guy was a bit, I thought I'd try and be a bit smug here and arm the MCOM and kill him at the same time, but anyway, I just armed it, and after killing him, there's the MTAR 21 I've not unlocked yet. There's one that the ones I've been struggling with are the engineer ones. I've nearly got that MP5 looking thing, but I still need to do the repair torch kill, which I found very easy on Bad Company 2. I could repair torch kill people for fun, but I've not had any success in this yet. A lot of people tell me it's very easy, but I haven't found it to be so. Then there's a kill with EOD bot, which I'm not looking forward to. I should have got more than, I only got 2 there I think. Should have got more of them, I ran out of bullets. Fantastic reload animation there. My bullet count went back to 45 before I'd even changed the magazine. By that point they'd all gone. But yeah, the assignment side of it, you know, I quite like them. It gives me, I think my suspicion is it's to encourage you to do things you wouldn't necessarily do. In my case, play Conquest Domination, because I needed 3 wins on Conquest Domination to unlock that JNG 90. There's the L85A2, I think it's called, for that you need to do win 5 rounds of squad team deathmatch, which I wouldn't normally play. I think I've only played about 7 or 8 matches. I've only won 2. But overall, I think they're a good idea. I do like the vast variety of weapons in this game, I have to be honest. So my output of videos is going to slow down basically, because certainly up until November I'll be training as much as I can for this Tough Mudder event. I do intend keeping some videos coming. Didn't do very well, I did 17 and 24. Yeah, I do intend doing some videos, just not as many as, it certainly won't be like one every day or one every other day, unfortunately. Probably I'll be looking to do 2 a week until November. I'll probably take a bit of a break at Christmas, and then so I'll hopefully get some recording done then. And there's another one in Leeds, I think, early next year, which I'd like to go. My sister lives in Leeds anyway, so it'd be fairly convenient for me to get over that way to do one then as well. Bullet. Oh, I'd completed an assignment there. That one's only for a dog tag though, for the bullet provider one. Not particularly. I'm not really convinced about the assignments to unlock dog tags and the weapon camos. I'm not really asked about that sort of thing. But anyway. So guys, I'll be either training or on holiday for certainly till November, so my aim is to get 2 videos out a week. So I haven't abandoned YouTube, I haven't forgot about you all, I haven't forgotten about the games. I've not been on Killzone 3 for a long time. That's mainly because the servers are so dead that unless I know it's going to be full, I tend to go on there, get fucked off that there's only a couple of empty servers and then turn it off again. Bad Company 2, you know, if you get 6 or 7 aside, you're doing pretty well. That can make for some steamrolling matches. Oh, I've got a couple of ones where I played with like the. I hesitate to use the word Al Qaeda, but they were definitely Arabic, the lads I was playing with, and they were really, really funny. So I'll have to bring you some of that, because listening to them talk, I could only make out the odd word or two, and I spent more time laughing than actually concentrating on what I was doing. So I've got a Bad Company 2. I might just uploading it without commentary because it was very funny. And I will be recording some more Battlefield 3. And the other reason why I'm not getting as much time on, and my missus acquired off Facebook a free conservatory. So most weekends and evenings I've been laying foundations and building bricks and dwarf walls and all sorts of carry on. I've still not finished it yet. So once that's finished, I'll be moving all my recording stuff, TV and PVR and stuff down into the new conservatory, so it'll be a bit more easy for me to record as well. So I haven't forgot about YouTube, so don't forget about me, guys. I will be back on form at some point. I'm hoping if I can get 2 videos out a week, I'll be okay with that. So anyway, thanks for listening, guys. I know I've rambled on a bit longer than the video. Hopefully I've managed to put a little clip in there for you to watch rather than just have an empty screen. But so take it easy, guys, and I'll catch up with you a lot when I get back off my holiday. Thanks for listening, and take it easy. See you later. Bye.